This is heavy duty stuff. And they just don't make them like that anymore. Or if they do make them like this, they're really super expensive. I haven't really looked into it, but I know that all the Mitre boxes I've seen, the modern ones, man, they look horrible compared to this. They look so cheap. So I'm gonna try to see if these screws, I better get a baggie for these screws. Bottom plate screws. All right, bottom, yeah. Board, let's see. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do board screws. Part of the nice thing about recording this is I'm recording what I'm doing, so if I have any questions about what I did, I'll be able to go back and say, oh yeah, this is what I did. I'm going to get this open right now, and we're going to take this off, and we'll take a look at this. I think the next thing that needs to come off is this whole mechanism, but you could see all the stops for this. There's a rule there. Anyway, so we're gonna, let's see, what do we got here? These are all lovely slat screws. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting this on video. There's some missing. This one's missing. This one's missing. Is there more there? Sorry for my head in the way. I just want to take a look what else is missing. Yeah, I got those 4. That's really wonderful. Oh, this is for the legs. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, these are the legs, the feet. And these are nice cast steel, I think. Yeah, they're cast steel. They're really heavy looking, heavy duty. All right, so let's get the board off first. Then we'll get this mechanism off, and then we'll take the feet off. Yeah, and then I think that's all that's going to be done. Well, I'll have to take this mechanism apart, but yeah. Yeah, this is so, yeah, I cannot even get this to go. Oh, there it goes. That's the first time I've got that to go. That's cool. Yeah. Wow, okay. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see. I'm going to start over here. And will that fit? So we're going to get the board off first. Some of these slots are so full of gunk that it's hard to get a screwdriver in. This is a little more modern screwdriver. You know, you can look at the difference, you know. This is plated. This might have been plated, but anyway. I'm going to get in here. Let's see here. There we go. That's better. So, and then I have to be careful. I'm going to have to take my gloves off because I need the dexterity. Those are garden gloves. Nice insulated garden gloves. Keep your hands warm during winter. Okay. There's that little tiny screw. I'm going to see if little tiny screw. Okay. So I don't want to lose these. Hopefully that won't. Let me put this here so the wind is kicking up. I don't want to have things blow away. Yeah, these are coming off really easy, so I don't even have to use any solvent at the moment. And I'm not going to differentiate between right and left because this is symmetrical, and you know, it's pretty obvious where they all go. And I have the video footage to refresh my memory if I am uncertain. But I think I'm going to go around the other side and get that. Yeah. I might have to stop and go get more baggies because I don't want to lose any of these screws. And it's nice to keep them separated. All right, there we go. This one looks like a different screw. I'll have to see if that matches up with another one. It might. No, maybe it has a bigger head. Oh, there's a couple screws down here. Hard to see, I know, even it's hard for me to see. But, yeah. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Okay. You know, we had this really wonderful marine hardware store in Anacortes, Washington, that had been there for a number of years in a funky old building. Well, I think the building is going to be destroyed. So the hardware store, that marine hardware store, had all kinds of really cool brass. I mean, it had a lot of cool stuff. That marine hardware store had to shut down. Oh, you know what? I think I might have to. No. Okay. Did I get those too? No, I didn't. Okay. Anyway, it's kind of sad to lose these old places that have been there for decades, you know? Especially because you can't find that stuff anywhere. It's other than online these days, and good luck with that. You're not going to get the same quality. Yeah, here comes the board. So it's loosening. I love going in that store because marine hardware is I find it very fascinating. I know that's kind of weird, but for someone like me, but I appreciate the stuff. So hey, there we go. Oof, that's what the top side looks like. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm not sure about what I'm going to do about this quite yet. It's pretty old. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right. So looking at this whole mechanism is one piece, and this whole thing is one piece. I'm just left with the metal right now. The feet, I'm not sure if it'd be easier to take off the feet first, and then this, or take off this first and then the feet. I think I'll take this off because this is just going to be in the way, and I can flip this upside down and hang this back piece over the table, and then I'll be able to access those a lot easier. So I'm going to just give this the first, I'm going to break out my first try here. Pretty tight. All right, I'm going to give it a little of the solvent to hopefully help loosen things up. I think I'm going to turn it around because it'll be easier for me. This is really heavy. This is heavy, very heavy. This isn't any lightweight aluminum, I can tell you that. And I should take a look. I don't have my light. My phone is my light, and right now it is filming. So I'm going to take it on faith. I can see it looks like some kind of washer. One of the things I like about doing this this kind of stuff, especially on these old tools. And it doesn't matter whether they're, tools for building or tools for weaving or tools for spinning yarn or tools for gardening. I really find them fascinating, especially the older ones, because quite honestly, they're not made like that anymore. And I have even rescued a few old tools out of the dumpster, and the dumpster is not going to just be thrown in the landfill. It's going to go to the recycle center. But all of that is, once those are melted down, they're lost. And one could argue that, yeah, there's a lot of them. In some cases there are, but not all. So I wonder if, because this, yeah. Ooh. All right. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and let's see if I put it that way. Ooh. Yeah, it's just going to take some time. Don't want those to be hurt, but I think it's an improvement, because I wasn't even able to do that before. Yeah, I don't want to. I have a bigger screwdriver. I'd have to dig it out. I might just go do that. Yeah, that's too thick. That doesn't fit in the slot. So this is probably about 3/8 of an inch long, maybe longer. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go get a different screwdriver, which is gonna take me a little bit because it's in my where I store all of my tools at the moment. Okay, I'll be back. No, it's not gonna budge. I don't want to ruin it. Let's see. Oh, wow, okay. That could be part of the problem too. Okay. Alright, now I can start to see what's in here. Just a lot of sawdust. Bunch of old greasy sawdust has come off of this. Yuck. And yeah, you can see, oh good, I can pop those out. Probably pop those out and okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Well, what I could do is all right, well, let's continue on and explain. All right, so let's see here. So there is this giant screw, I'll show you, holding this whole mechanism together, and I am having a really hard time getting it off the piece, but I have to lift it up a little bit. But you can see, these springs aren't working, but you can see this is what pivots to the whole setting, to set the angle of the saw. So this whole thing pivots, and this screw right in here is not going to budge. at the moment. And I just got a whole bunch of old dirty sawdust come out of there. So what I'm going to do right now is remove these feet, and I see that they're pretty straightforward. I don't even have to remove the screws at the moment. Find a good screwdriver. Oh, it's over here. Hang on. For this, I'll show you. Maybe. I think I have to loosen those too. Hang on. Who knows when these last moved. So there's just so much grime and rust and dirt. I see that looks like it's not even touching. So that's probably, I'm glad that's even still there. Okay, let's go ahead and get all these loosened up, this stuff in here, and loosened up here. Okay, and then the feet off. So I think, yeah, the short side's on the back. Okay, now I can get this to go. It's been pretty good. That one is stuck. I have to, and I don't want to strip the slot. I've already marked it a little bit, and I don't really want to make it so that I can't open it with a screwdriver. I have a bigger screwdriver, and I can't find it right now, and I will find it. Ugh, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, I will find it. Let's see. Wow, that's stuck. All right, let's see if I can get any of these open. Without stripping the slot out, which I definitely don't want to do. These are really cool. Like this one. That's pretty cool. These hind ones are a lot easier. This one's already up. Yeah, I guess I could. Probably shouldn't do that. I should get a hammer. I almost brought a hammer over, but I didn't. Yeah. Let's see if I just gently tap it. If that'll actually help loosen it a little bit. I don't know, You do what you can. So, yeah, I think, so these come off. And it's really kind of cool. They're made so that you could either have them on, or you could actually bolt this whole thing to, I guess technically you could, you can technically bolt this to the workbench. Anyway, it doesn't look like it would be hard, but let's see here. I think that one. All right, let me get that lined up. Here it goes. Okay, good. Sometimes you just gotta wait a little bit. And yeah. Might want to loosen it a little bit more. I want to leave the screws in for now because it's one less thing to lose. Yeah, there we go. So you see these screws? They're pretty cool. I'm going to actually tighten that a little bit. So I'll get those cleaned up too. So the short side, you can see this is the back, this is the front. So if I'm going to put them back on, it would go this way. Also, the back, this goes in the back. So I'm just going to pop those in the box like that since I have it on video. And let's see if I can loosen these up. That would be awesome. Yeah, here we go. And let's see if I can get this one. Oh yeah, that one's really easy. Yeah, I'm losing the light. It's about 3 o'clock. I live in the north. So, there we go. Beautiful. I'm gonna just tighten these up a little bit so they don't fall out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to, but you could just feel the gunk in there. So, okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for the day, for the afternoon, because I'm gonna have to get this out, and it's gonna take a little bit of effort. So, yeah, that's.